Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour with your hosts, Bob Beatty
and John Picarillo
and Jay Schmidt.
Shake it all around and woo! Rock and roll, shake it on down, shake it to the ground.
Welcome to episode 210 of Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Sit down and strap in for some fun.
You're right, Greg. Thanks for correcting me. That's how I learned.
Oh, here we go.
Why do you want that beer so bad?
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this was the first time trying this beer.
Yeah.
It's not part of the
No.
Jay's brew. It's just one that he had handy. Because
You're right, Greg. Thanks for correcting me. That's how I learn.
Jay only drinks new beer.
Yeah.
He only drinks nude beer?
And I saw this sexy raspberry wheat from Chatham Brewing. That's right in New York.
Chatham, yep. Right over in Rensselaer County, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Columbia County, maybe.
They make some good beer. Tell you.
Yeah.
Do they have a nice little brew pub we could go visit?
They do have a tasting room, yeah.
Yeah?
Nope.
They have food or anything?
I don't know. I'm not positive.
It would be nice to go have a little taste, though.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
visit.
You know I'm a
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Me while I whip this out.
Spritzed you.
Well, it's a nice raspberry spritzer.
Yeah.
I want to look at the label, but then it doesn't go to my mouth the right way, so I have to turn the can.
I am not gay, senor. You just make me do gay things.
Yeah, that's nice raspberry, yummy.
Yeah. Subtle.
Raspberry, check. Fruity, check. Light, check. Subtle. Subtle?
I think it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's subtly raspberry. It doesn't over explode your mouth with raspberries.
Right.
I am not gay, senor. You just make me do gay things.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to give it a 4 1/4. Oh, that's how much I like it.
I don't even know.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't remember what I rated it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, edit.
How could you do that?
I don't know, because I was trying to rush to get ready.
Oh,
Oh, I did. No, 4 1/4.
See that? We were right on. Boom.
You're titillated, aren't you?
Boo! Because we use the same method.
Yep.
We designed it.
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. That was yours. Okay.
There's no. There we go.
All right. All right.
Oh, there you are. Drinking. We're going to toast you for that one.
Oh, shit.
So I got talking about hot dogs. And you've got this place
You on drugs?
that we're going to have to try because I've been on a hot dog kick.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Well, it all started because in a jam, you know you got to eat something, you're hungry.
Yeah.
Fresh and yummy. At Stewart's, you can get a hot dog with meat sauce for under $1.
Oh, really?
So I realized, I started doing it often. I was like, wait a minute. I have the resources to make my own most bitchin' hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I made some my own hot dog sauce over the weekend, which I've done a couple times now. I used the original Coney Island recipe for meat sauce.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so it's pretty good. It's got a little sweetness to it. It's good.
right.
So, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy it. But I think most
In the
importantly,
picture.
Bob and I had the same negative experience concerning hot dogs in the same week. Just like a good sandwich has a lot to do with the bread.
Mm-hmm.
So Bob and I are both big fans of the Freihofer's hot dog roll.
Okay.
We both bought them separately, different times, maybe from the same place. No?
No.
So not even from the same place then. And I got up to the lake, and I didn't have my hot dog meal until like Sunday night because I had like I grabbed a lobster for Friday night. It was just me. Might as well. For like $8, I had a lobster and freshly picked corn on the cob. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Corn's been nice this year.
Yeah, fantastic. It's been fantastic. Woo! And I had a filet the next night with another ear of corn. That was a pretty good night.
Nice.
Woo! So I planned for a little bit more of a mellow dinner for the last night, and I made the sauce and go to get my hot dog, and the fucking thing's cut wrong. Like I can't pull it apart. Like right. So like when you try to pull it apart, you end up with like 1.5 buns. It's because of the way they were fucked up.
Oh, really?
And so I threw out like half of the package.
Wow.
When I got back, he's like, "Oh, it's too bad. You should have told me. I just threw out a whole package ago." And he described exactly what happened to me. You couldn't even use them all.
Have a new bun cutter.
Yeah, the new bun cutter didn't know anything what they were doing.
You're right, Greg. Thanks for correcting me. That's how I learned.
But we got talking. I don't think it's owned by Freihofers anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
Entenmann's.
They bought them out. Yeah,
That was like a while back. Was it in the 90s or something?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what happens. They start messing around with the bun cutters, and somebody gets pissed off.
Well,
we don't have a great solution though, because we don't like them rounded ones, and most other hot dogs are rounded. You know what I mean?
King's Hawaiian are good like that.
Oh yeah,
King's Hawaiian.
That sounds good. We're gonna have to
hard to find though, and that's what they use at the doghouse also.
Oh yeah,
and they're nice. They're good buns.
I was telling Bob I should have a little hot dog cart, part of my semi-retirement plan. You know, it would not be a bad idea.
Don't think, Axel. Makes my dick it.
Now what'll that asshole think of next?
We have a lot of Kurtz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kurtz.
Just got to get, that's prime time for me too. Lunchtime. Yeah. Just wake up like, 10:30.
Because you're retired.
Fire up the cart. All you need is the spot. Hey, I bet you I could be right outside of those gates of the Air National Guard. I do pretty good lunchtime.
Well, that sounds like a hot item.
Maybe.
Maybe they come out with their guns and tell you to go too.
Yeah,
maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, they might not like that.
Yeah, they might not like hot dog boy out there.
I can just scurry on down closer to the tracks. And it'll be fine. Hey, last time I went out downtown to Schenectady, because it's a whole new scene now, completely new scene from when we used to go downtown.
Nope.
And, there's this one bar there that my nephew and his friends used to bring. They brought me, and there's like a guy right outside sells hot dogs. He's got like a real rig on the back of his truck.
Yep.
Sells a million. Everybody wants a hot dog. Everybody wants a hot dog when you're been drinking for like probably 50. I don't know, $1. Give me a hot dog for $1. That's the beautiful thing about a hot dog. You got a pretty nice meal there for $1.
Yeah.
Usually carries me over a while. Yeah.
Not used to holding a tool with that kind of power, Stan? I'm kidding. I've seen yours while you were sleeping. It's great.
It's great.
I do a lot more sweating, but I should have a gym. That's the one thing I don't have right now. Not that I have time to go to the gym right now. I don't have time for that shit.
Look them up in the phone book. There's plenty of gyms in the phone book. I'm sure one of them will be your gym.
Oh, I'd probably go down here. That was always a good deal. And they're open all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I was Beyonce.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Oh, I made eggplant parmesan this weekend, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did that. I actually started the sauce Friday night.
Wow.
Were you around? I should have called you.
Yeah.
You were?
Was I?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. Was I?
Yeah, I was around. Yep. Yeah.
Nice eggplant parmesan. Right now, you get the moulignon from the garden. It's fresh. You know what I mean?
That's
beautiful
racist.
Thing.
Yeah. That and there's been a lot of zucchini.
Yep.
Been getting offered a lot of zucchini.
Yep.
I am not gay, senor. You just make me do gay things.
I like to grill my zucchini.
Yeah,
there seems to have been a misunderstanding about what kind of boat guys we're going to be.
I do
a
them.
little olive oil and salt and pepper.
I quarter them.
Okay.
So you can lay them on their backs if they end up taking a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll flip them and get a nice little char on the inside parts of the vegetable too. But then it'll take longer and it'll cook longer on its skin side.
I smoked jerk chicken this weekend.
Oh yeah,
jerk chicken.
I like smoked chicken.
It was fucking awesome. I marinated it Saturday and then smoked it Sunday. It was good. It was good. Good jerk chicken.
I got a lot of hops.
I got no button for that one, Jay.
Sorry.
I got a hell of a lot of hops.
Yeah. There are more coming too, probably, right?
Yeah.
You bet your ass.
Yeah, what's in the yard right now? They took over. They just took over.
Yeah.
I've been telling my dad they grow tall. And when they're not allowed to grow tall, they'll grow down and find somewhere else to climb. Mm-hmm. So they're all up in his grapes and everything.
They're basically taking over?
Yeah, but they're okay because you just cut them at the end of the season and they'll just disappear, But yeah, they're into the peach tree and I mean, they pulled the wire down. I was on the ladder up on the clothesline, and that wire at the time probably 10 feet off the ground. And right now it's probably about 5 feet off the ground. It's just like pulling it down. And it's a big cable.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, make it more sturdy again.
You're going to have more hops than you know what to do with.
No, I'm already getting there. I got to get brewing. It's brew time.
Yeah, nobody's stopping you.
I know, there's just so many things. Mm-hmm. Maybe in my semi-retirement I'll have a little bit more time for such tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery?
Yeah.
Tomfoolery!
I could sell craft beers with my hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is how the pretzel peddler started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think, Axel. It makes my dick itch.
Yeah.
So what do you got for us today, Bob?
I don't know. That's what I got. I don't know.
You know what I call that?
What?
Oogats. That's what
oogats.
That's what you got.
I got oogats.
You got oogats.
I got oogats. That's right.
You officially have oogats.
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 That's right.
And you've been studying that word, so I know.
Oogats.
That is the word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Oogats.
There we go. Oogats.
He's joking around. Feels so good when he jokes
around.
You got oogats.
He's got oogats. How about we
what?
Give him an old 1-2. You know what I'm saying? We haven't even told him who we are yet.
And what you just said there, you crossed the line, buddy.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, I heard the crackle. Nothing but trouble today. Nothing. Oogats and crackle.
Go fuck yourself.
There we go. That's my favorite little button right there. That's my
Go
favorite.
fuck yourself.
Yep, that'll do.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com, at buzzsprout.com, on Spotify and iTunes, or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram and Facebook Live.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour, also on Untapped at Cheese Brew and Brewmaster Pick. And
at 151online.com for all your rock and roll needs. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
What's going on there? Anything?
Not a damn thing. No, except we get the next 2 weeks off from practice. We found out last night.
Oh.
Because Chris is going on vacation this week, and then Tom is, that the following Monday is Labor Day.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Labor Day already.
I know. I keep telling everybody.
When's the Ring of Fire?
Labor Day.
Yeah, that's Labor Day weekend.
Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's on the Sunday night.
Sunday night?
I think so.
No.
Saturday night.
Seems like it's usually a night I can really kick up my heels, so it's probably Saturday. think it's Saturday.
Kick off your heels.
I finally watched have you ever seen the documentary about the lake?
No.
I bought it. Finally.
Did you?
Yeah.
My
finally found it.
DVD?
Yes.
Brother-in-law's father is in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll have
Who's
to.
he?
Keddick?
That's his last name?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that name.
I forgot. It's been a while since I've never used his first name.
Is he interviewed or is it just
I
pictured?
think he's interviewed. Yeah. Well, because he's very involved with the lake.
Yeah.
Because he lives on the lake, so he volunteers a lot. He does a lot with the stock and fish and stuff like that.
You have to bring it over so we can see it.
Yeah.
I can rip it to the computer.
Yeah. Should have brought it tonight. I didn't think about it.
Rip it.
I just thought about it now.
Rip it good.
2017. It's actually kind of sad.
Is it?
Yeah. I read a lot about
the families
it.
that they displaced that were there for fucking hundreds of years.
Wow.
They were like some of the original settlers from around here. They had farms and shit. And they had to like drag some of them out of there. My parents always told me that my mom was from up that way, so they always knew the stories.
It's like, fuck you, we need a lake, huh?
All the people. Yeah, it was for the greater good of the flooding. The flooding had become a problem in the Hudson with Glens Falls and Albany. So they had a couple huge floods years in a row. So that's when they finally decided to do it. But it was
interesting.
It was good. It was interesting. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's like an hour and a half. It's good though.
Oh, that's a good.
A lot of interviews. I mean, a lot of the interviews are from people from back in the '80s when they were still alive. But
what was the actual year they did that?
it came out in 2017.
No, I meant the actual flooding.
Oh, the flooding was 1930, I think, around there.
Okay,
20s, late 20s or 30, something. I want to say.
So there were still people in the 80s that were alive for that.
Yeah, it was. It was before World War II. I want to say it was the 30s. I want to say 33, maybe it was.
Something
I can't
early
remember
30s.
Yeah, it was before World War II because they actually had men stationed at the dam, volunteers that were looking for planes, enemy planes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were called the certain. They showed what the name of it. I forget what it was now, but they were called it was a volunteer part of the Air Force, I guess, and they had books that had silhouettes of what enemy planes looked like, and any plane that flew over there they had to notate it, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
That'd be pretty amazing if an enemy plane got in that deep.
Yeah,
into the U.S.
Yeah, but
construction began in the 1920s and completed in March 1930.
1930. Okay, so
there you go. Still the early 30s.
Yeah, there was a really big amusement park that people used to come from downstate for. Really popular.
That was where Sport Island. It was called Sport Island. That's where Sport Island Pub gets the name.
Oh, really?
It's right down there. Yeah. Oh. Yep. My parents used to go there when they were kids.
Oh.
They have a circus and all kinds of stuff.
It wasn't a circus, but it was just they had
a fair,
roller skating rink, and a bowling alley inside, dance club, and stuff like that. Pretty popular. But,
they wiped all that out.
It's a crazy story.
Yep.
They moved a lot of churches and houses.
Yeah,
just moved them up the hill.
And all the trees, just cut all the trees down. It was pretty crazy.
They burned a lot of those homes too.
Yeah, they did. Most of them were burnt.
Yeah,
and they were showing the diving. The one bridge is still there under the water.
Where's that?
It's supposed to be. I forget. It's down down past Bachelorville somewhere in there, in the skinnier part. It was supposed to have been destroyed, but some divers went down looking for the pylons, and they actually found the bridge. They must have just, instead of destroying it, they just pushed it off its platform, and it's laying on the bottom of the lake still.
Oh, that's creepy now.
Pretty wild.
Stuff's creepy.
Yep.
That was I always found that creepy with the St. Lawrence when you go up there and stuff like that, and they're out by my brother's camp. There was right in the channel there was a big, huge. I mean, those ships are ridiculously huge.
Yeah.
You feel like a dwarf next to them, and and I was reading that there was one that was down there, that sank there,
Yeah.
and of course, go tubing and everything. And my brother, like the asshole that he is, dumped me right at that point. He's just like, "There's the ship," and then you're kind of creeped out, like, "Ah, freaky," you know what I mean? Like there's a ship underneath you, that big. When you're thinking like that big, that's fucked up.
Yep. When they moved a lot, that was creepy too. The cemeteries that they moved.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cemeteries that were there that they moved. They moved all the bodies, and some of it was so old they couldn't even read the inscriptions on the tombstone.
Oh, jeez.
So they just had to. They plotted it. They said that was the best thing that they had done. Was the company that did it was they were meticulous on marking all the graves correctly. So each grave, if they couldn't read the tombstone, it just has a number. So, but you can find out who was buried there, I guess. But it's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, because it goes back to they said the one guy was a general of a general or a lieutenant something of from Washington from like the Civil War.
Oh,
so
Washington.
pre-Civil War stuff.
You mean Revolution?
Revolutionary War, yeah. That bought land up there. I forget the name, but it's cool. It's a neat documentary.
Oh, actually, I can't wait to
it's
see it now.
Yeah.
Jay's got me a little stoked. I like
Sorry, I wish I
documentaries.
brought it. I didn't think about it till now.
I like a good doc.
Definitely bring it. Local history is kind of cool.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
Yep.
I like that. I mean, maybe you got the answer for that. You know right on Erie there, Erie and State at the intersection there.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time there was a fucking movie theater? 'Cause that thing, that matinee thing,
a long time
has been up there for as long as I can ever remember, but never for movies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's been a while. It's been a long time, but that was a movie theater.
What's in there now? Is it still like theater?
Stores. Well, the grog shop was there, but they went out of business. It's Wedgeway Barbershop. Or no, Wedgeway moved now. It's not the barbershop anymore. Right? So there's a tattoo parlor. I don't really know what much else is in there.
Huh. But there's no theater anymore, huh?
No. No, they converted it, I think, into whatever apartments.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Good theater like that.
Yeah.
Of course, it's so weird that and Proctor's would be that close.
Well, yeah, back then. I mean, there was the need for it back in those days when they...
Well, yeah, no TV.
That's what everybody did.
That was entertainment.
Yep.
Well, I guess we should do it, shouldn't we? Are you prepared?
Do what?
Are you prepared, John?
Of course.
John, are you prepared?
What?
Are you prepared?
What are you talking about?
Are you prepared?
Who is this?
Are you prepared?
I don't think he is. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to do it if he's not prepared. If he can't say he's prepared, not prepared. I don't know. Are you prepared?
You give me a hard time all day, I give a hard time back. That's the way it is.
Are you prepared?
You fucking with me, I'm fucking around with you. I'll fucking show you how
he's not prepared. He's got ugats. He's not prepared.
All right. Well, skip it then.
Are you prepared? Why can't you just say, yes, I'm prepared?
Nah, it's like that movie. Did you ever see that movie there?
Which one?
Which one of the millions of movies that have been made?
The Django.
Yeah.
When the guy says, well, that's not an official deal until you've shaken my hand. It's like that, you know?
Uh-huh.
You just been pushing buttons.
I didn't. I just... I was trying to be lively and entertaining, and you took it in the wrong direction as usual. Instead of being excited and say, yes, I'm prepared. Firing it up.
There's two things yet to come. I don't know which one you're talking about.
What's the first thing that always comes?
I don't know, but Jay had something halfway out of that cooler. That's all I can
Are you prepared?
concentrate. To drink beer, yes.
There we go. Finally. Holy shit.
Chilling with Jay's Brew.
Hi, honey.
Chilling with Jay's Brew.
Every day with you is a punch in the nads.
That's right.
Not you, honey.
Forget it.
It's like pulling fucking teeth sometimes. Okay, all the time.
Every day with
you is a punch in the nads.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
Tonight, is
Great beer, by the way. What is it?
tonight's another crowler from my fridge. Clearing out the fridge. Grim Brewing, first anniversary triple IPA.
IPA. John just got a boner.
Yeah.
You're titillated, aren't you?
So it is, the description is a triple hopped 11%, even though the thing says 10. 11% ABV, brewed with 11 pounds per barrel of our favorite hops. Dry hopped with Mosaic, dry hopped again with Cashmere, and hopped the final time with Nelson Sauvin. I've never heard of that one, but some notes from our tasting session include oozing, dripping ripeness, watermelon, sugar plum, grape, mango, candied stone fruit, tropical cookies, and honeysuckle nectar.
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle.
Wowee.
And it's a pretty highly rated on Untapped also.
It's very honeysuckled.
So
it suckled the honey.
First anniversary.
Is it Grimm Brothers Brew House?
Just Grimm Artisanal Ales.
Oh, that's right at the top there.
Oh, yeah. Can we have
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Have a paper towel, please. These are pouring shittily lately. The last few I've had are drippy.
Jay's drippy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. This one's not.
Yeah, that's what happens when we're prepared.
Yep.
There's no need. But that's what being prepared is all about.
Prepared.
And what's it called?
First anniversary.
Oh. IPA triple?
IPA triple.
We do it nice because we do it thrice.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
It gets a pretty high average.
It does. So color. Cheers. Color's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So is the smell.
Yes. Oh, I know. I can smell it as soon as I poured it. Mm-hmm. It's nice and thick. I got a lot of floaties.
Yeah.
A lot of floaters.
It's like fruit in there.
Yeah. So the color's beautiful. That's a 5. Aroma. Easily a 5 also. Lots of fruit.
A lot of
tropical.
Fruit. Tropical.
Yeah, like mango.
Mango.
Definitely. Maybe a little grape. All right, well, let's get on to flavor.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
A little bitter at first. When it first hits the tongue. But then smooth. Goes to. I'm getting a lot. I don't know. Seems kind of orangey almost. I don't know.
The only thing, one of the flavor profiles on Tap Tab is watermelon. I'm not sure if I'm getting that.
Oh, now that you say that, I couldn't
I think
picture
there
what
is something in the background.
I couldn't place what.
I think that's what you're. I think that's it.
That is almost watermelon-y.
It's in there. That's a good thing to know, by the way.
What?
Because it's hard to use watermelon in a drink because it's so much liquid.
Watery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Greg. Thanks for correcting me. That's how I learn.
Yeah, it starts out tropical, but then you do get that little watermelon. It's like almost like honeydew melon, I guess, too. To me.
Yeah.
Honeydew.
There's a lot of melon in there. Nice melons.
Nice melons.
Very drinkable. I'm a 5 undrinkable.
Mm-hmm.
Brewery size is small. Their location is, I just had it up here. I think they contract brew. Our story. Brooklyn-based brewery. For 5 years, it operated as a nomadic brewery. Oh, they have a permanent location now in East Williamsburg neighborhood of Brooklyn. So, Brooklyn.
A Brooklyn. A Brooklyn. A Brooklyn. A chimney chim. A Brooklyn.
You on drugs?
So, small brewery. It's going to be, I think, like a 4.75 for me.
Yes.
Very good.
It's very good.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not.
What's the percentage on that?
11.
Oh, that's not.
No more for me, thanks.
It's pretty high. Pretty high. But it's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't drink like 11%.
No. It's pretty yummy.
I mean, I don't think it does.
No.
It's been a while.
It's gonna hit you.
It's been a while since we've had Wolf's Hollow.
Yeah, I know. I thought we were like getting too much Wolf Hollow, so they've had a lot of new ones, but
I don't think we've had one this summer.
We should do a Wolf's Hollow night.
Yeah, we should. I go every Friday.
I got my fingers crossed for a little freaky dicky.
They got their Oktoberfest comes out in a couple weeks.
John has a lot of free time on his hands.
Yes.
Yes. Well, like we said, it's only 2 weeks. In the traditional summer.
I like it.
Wraps up a little bit, so I change up the schedule then,
It seems like weird at the lake that right around Labor Day, the weather really starts to change up there. Like it gets like the storms get a little bit crazier, and it just seems the more windy days, and it just seems to get a little unruly.
I like it in the fall. I definitely don't have.
I always liked it up there in the fall too.
But the thing that changes, and I don't have any work around it, so I'm stuck with it because it's the nature of what we're dealing with. And like this weekend, I knew if I didn't touch the dock and the water keeps going out, probably by Labor Day weekend it's going to be completely out of the water. And I won't have the problem I had last year where it got frozen in the lake. But I still want to use my boat, and it's a pain in the ass not being able to use the dock. So I pushed it out one more time, but even if I wanted to push it out again, I can't because that fucking lake moved my anchor.
Really?
All summer I've been pulling it, and it seems a little off to me.
Yeah.
But now I've got it full tight, and I see it's like straight over to my neighbors.
Wow.
So I got in the paddle boat with my mask on, and I was following the chain because I thought maybe it was wrapped on a rock, and that was the problem. But I kept on going, and I ended up in front of my neighbor's dock. Wow. So I'm not going out any further because it's not going to do me any good.
The lake always wins.
Yeah. It's fucking brutal.
Wow. We were just telling Chris and Greg the story of John's lost night on the lake. When I got the call at 7 a.m. from Jay going,
I just got a teletype and John's missing.
The call I've been waiting for.
Hey, I tried really hard. It's not easy to do,
I'm pretty sure I saved that teletype.
Oh, you didn't?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
That'd be awesome.
I'm almost positive. I gotta look through my old paperwork.
Oh, if you could find that, that would be a gem.
I'm pretty sure I saved that.
You put that up on Instagram.
I can't though because it's illegal.
See?
Shit.
It'd just be for our enjoyment.
Right.
Get it framed. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really because I can't publish. I'm supposed to publish that stuff. Damn. Get in trouble.
Yeah, Bob's always trying to break the law.
Spoken like a truly unfunny alcoholic.
So what I'm thinking I might do, I'm hoping the water goes out as far as I want it to. And then I can get, there's nothing I can do with the anchor. I can't pick it up.
Yeah.
I can't get a bunch of people and pick it up because it's going to be in the mud. And they do have cranes that will move them, but they'll charge you hella. Another business I have to get rolling, by the way.
Don't think, Axel. It makes my dick itch.
It's just a pontoon boat with a crane on it, man. These guys make hundreds of dollars in it.
The pontoon boat with the ice cream and hot dogs and burgers is the guy who's.
Well, mine will. I'll make it convertible depending on what I need. What the need is.
Crane.
If I need the crane one day, I just put that attachment on.
Crane on one side.
Hot dog, hamburger, ice cream, crane, whatever you want.
Hey, you could use the cranes as like a swing.
Yeah. or like I could put it if there's like 4 boats deep. I could like boo.
I'm sure people love that.
Just hire a real hot girl to hang on the end.
That's
of the
true.
Drop it in.
That's true.
Or guy, depending on who's ordering.
My daughter is currently at Slipknot.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Where are they at? Spec?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I was pissed. I wanted to go to Alice in Chains, but I missed that. And I didn't realize Korn was headlining it, which was odd. My buddy went and said Korn ended up headlining it. I wanted to see Alice in Chains again. They were awesome last time, and Korn was the headliner, so I could have left. It was on Sunday night too, which kind of turned me off. So, but he actually they watched a little bit of Korn and then left because I didn't realize they were headlining. I could have gone and saw Alice in Chains and left. And then I wanted to go see Aussie Floyd again. But that didn't work out either.
I'd like to see that someday.
Me and John have been kicking around Alice Cooper in November up at Glens Falls Civic Center.
Oh, yeah.
But now that we've had our concert experience for the year.
Yeah. Uncomfortable experience.
Aussie Floyd is an awesome show. It's better. I'd almost say better than Floyd. Because I saw Pink Floyd. And I
could believe that.
They have most of the stage show from Floyd and a lot of the backup singers and or musicians from Floyd. So
why not?
So they really do an awesome job.
Well, they can't. Yeah, Floyd can't reunite anymore because what's his face is dead.
Yep.
But that's the perfect.
And Roger Waters is out chasing the Jews or something.
That is the perfect music.
He's like,
to have other people play it well.
Yeah.
With the right lights.
Oh,
and
totally
stuff.
worth it, man. Yeah. Totally worth it. That was just a great show.
I was just listening to that last week. Wish You Were Here, the album. Haven't heard it in a while with good speakers.
Yeah.
What's Volbeat?
What?
They're like I don't really like them that much. They're kind of like a.
It's probably trashy.
It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy.
Must be their opening band because Samantha said to listen to them, so I don't know who that is.
Yeah, there's a couple. They have a couple good songs, but they're not. I never got really into them. Yeah, fairly. Probably within 5 or 6 years, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to try to keep up on some of
maybe
stuff.
10. I lose track of time so quick.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I can't even believe.
One last time.
Great beer, by the way.
Yeah.
What is it?
Get out of this. Grimm First Anniversary Triple IPA.
And you guys both gave it a 4.75?
4.75, yeah.
Full
Very good. Very good if you can get it. Definitely check it out if you're into the IPA stuff. I have a nice stout. I was going back and forth, but we're not quite into stout season.
See this?
That's how I feel.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
That's for sure.
Chillin' with Jay's Brew.
Bye, honey.
Chillin' with Jay's Brew. Chillin' with Jay's
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
Savages. You're going to have to do the horse chores because I'm broken.
Fine, what do I have to do?
Well, you have to brush the horse's coat and mane, water and feed it, and then give it a full release.
A what?
You know, give it a happy photo finish. Oh? Take the glue out of the factory. Spank his front butt. Grant him a bone loan.
Oh! Oh! No, you're kidding!
No, sir, I am not. I am stabling a champion racehorse. A full release ensures a rejuvenative rest and promotes a winning attitude. Stan, if you want to keep your SUV, your house, and your wife, you'll do.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Hello.
What? What the hell is he doing?
Hello.
What?
Hello.
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 Anybody there?
Hello.
Anybody there?
I guess not.
Hello.
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com, on buzzsprout.com, Spotify, and iTunes, or
Tickle Me Fingers.
You forgot? You're lying?
No, it's right there. At Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram and Facebook Live.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour. Also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick. And
go to 151online.com for all your rock and roll needs. Check us out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to with Bob and John
and Jay.
I just remembered another song.
Our top 10 this week is a kind of continuation from last week in a way, because it's summer and it's
hot.
warm, and it was like the warmest July on record. Songs with heat in them. So basically any songs with heat, hot, fire, burning.
Yes. Yes.
Anything to do with that.
I just thought of some. I might have to do some audibles here.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Wow, wow, wow. Am I starting? It was my
Go ahead. Start.
My top, my number 10 would be "Hot Stuff" by Donna Summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of explains it right there.
Yeah.
John was dancing to it in the kitchen earlier.
And that's why I changed, and this is, it's going to be hard, but there's a few on here.
That's what she said.
So originally I had "On Fire" by Van Halen, and it's certainly not my most favorite Van Halen song.
No.
So I'm going to scratch that, and Donna Summer, "Hot Stuff" is going to be mine, because I will dance to that fucking song.
Oh, yeah, he was flossing up there and everything. Flossing, doing the dab.
Hot Stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine's going to be "Hot, Hot, Hot" by Dexter Poindexter.
Little Dexter Poindexter.
Yep.
Oh, Johansson there, yeah. The lead singer from the New York Dolls.
Who's that?
That's who that was.
Oh, really?
Dexter Poindexter. That was just whatever Johansson from the New York Dolls, lead singer from the New York Dolls, yeah. He just reinvented himself. Cool.
Yeah.
He changed his name.
Yeah. Oh.
John? That's not.
Oh, you did yours, yeah. Hot Stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And I did mine.
Yeah, okay. So it's number 9 for me.
You.
Hot Town, Summer in the City by, who did that?
Lovin' Spoonful.
Lovin' Spoonful,
Yep.
that's right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lovin' Spoonful.
I am not gay, senor. You just make me do gay things.
Yes. Not a big fan of the song, but...
Yeah.
Well, I'm on track with that one also. I was actually surprised to find this one on the list.
Okay.
I'm not super familiar with the song, but I have listened to it, and I like it, and I'm going to listen to it some more.
Uh-huh.
This Planet's on Fire, Sammy Hagar.
I saw that, but I don't know the song. I'm actually not familiar with the
I
song.
went and listened to it. Made me for myself familiar with it.
All right, I'll have to listen to that then.
Yeah. But it is low on my list because before today, I actually didn't know anything about it.
I'll have to listen to it. Jay, you're number 9.
Hot stuff down the summer.
Ooh, give me some hot
Such
stuff.
A good one. Such a good one. Does. It's got that.
Yep.
Yeah, you used to have a flashback of being a kid and hearing that.
Oh, I don't know how many weddings I've been at.
Yeah, that's always a wedding song.
Got a buzz usually when that comes on.
Uh-oh. Then John's doing shit.
Oh, I start doing splits and breaking my bowls.
That's one of the funniest things that I'll never forget was you dancing to play that funky music at Bob's.
That's another one that makes me dance.
That's one thing.
What was that one? What was that?
Out of my mind with you dancing to that song.
What was that? Sexy back?
Hilarious.
It was. I remember him being in line for the bar and Sexy back coming on. And he just goes, oh, and he went flying out. And I think he grabbed a mic and started like grinding on him or something.
Some songs I just gotta dance.
That was hilarious.
Good.
That was one of the funniest.
All I wanted to do is dance. My number 8 is hot.
Dexter.
Dexter Poindexter. I hated that.
Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan of that song, but
that was annoying after thousands fucking
right,
times.
It was on like nonstop on MTV.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't even have MTV, and I thought it was annoying. John, you're number 8.
Okay, here's the audible I was looking for. I was going to do it with my 7, but I actually like my number 7, so I'm going to do it with. I originally had "Skies on Fire" AC/DC. That's not that great, so I took "Ring of Fire" Johnny Cash version. I like the Johnny Cash version. And actually, there's this one video that I'm addicted to on YouTube. It's all about.
It's his song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about Burning Man Festival. And this dude basically just put a GoPro on a hula hoop, and anybody that came by wanted a hula hoop. Some of them sucked, some of them didn't, and everybody's got some crazy ass fucking outfits on. So you got like some great video, and they did like a mixed version of
Ring of Fire.
So it was more like club mix kind of, and that I could listen to it all day.
Wow!
Before you leave, I'll have to. Pull it up.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going with for my number 8 is going to be Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash.
Your number 8, Jay?
Actually, my number 8 is going to be Love and Spoonful, Summer in the City.
Hot town,
Summer in the City.
Something by something and something.
Touching your toes and ass and titties. I'm learning from this band. We do a lot of ad-lib
during band practice. We do a lot of dirty ad-lib.
So I'm learning how to sing dirty words.
Learn how to say dirty words.
My number 7 is Burn, Deep Purple. A little David Coverdale, Deep Purple.
I had that on my big list.
Yeah, a little David Coverdale, Deep Purple.
Yep. Burn. There it is, Deep Purple. Had it marked off. I was going to use it.
What's your number? Who's number what next? 7, Jay? Is it you? John.
I almost gave this one to what I gave 8, but I still like this song. Heat of the Moment. Asia.
Yeah? It's a good tune.
Heat of the moment.
Definitely is.
Thank you for that stirring rendition, John.
Hey, at least we won't get the YouTube.
Thank you for that stirring rendition, John Pickerel.
That's an old classic, though. That goes way back of music lover.
All the way back to 82.
Can't read my own writing. Hopefully somebody will be able to help me out here. That's what it is.
Your number 7, Jay?
Martha in the Vandellas. Vandellas, maybe?
On the Heat Wave?
Heat Wave.
I hate that fucking song. I refuse to put that on even on my big list.
I don't know what it sounds like. What is it?
You got that Heat Wave? You never heard that before?
Like I'm sure I've heard Motown stuff.
Yeah, it's a terrible fucking song. I hate it.
It's Mr.
Motown classic.
Negative Nancy over there.
I
don't say anything at all.
My number 6 is something we play. Hot Blooded by Foreigner.
Yeah, that's in mine somewhere. What number?
That's my number 6.
I found this, and
I found this.
For my number 6.
Yes.
Canned Heat by Jamiroquai.
I knew you were going to put that on there.
I saw that.
I'm a Jamiroquai fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never heard the song, though.
Yes, I did.
I saw that on the list, but wasn't.
I own that CD, actually.
I know.
Was that on his popular one there?
It was
Yeah,
on
the
one of
moving
first,
without-
moving, traveling,
moving
while
without.
moving.
Traveling without moving.
Traveling without moving.
Moving without certain people. I don't know.
If you ever watch any of his videos, like they don't all have it, but one of my favorite ones is he's like,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
he does a lot of like crazy photography with
Yeah.
That's the one video that was always popular.
He's got more
yeah.
than one of them. He does it quite a bit, and it's good stuff. That's exactly what he's saying. He's traveling without moving.
All right.
Jay, you're number 6.
The Power Station. Some Like It Hot.
Some like it hot.
had that in there.
The heat is on. Poof, 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 poof. Little Robert Palmer and bass player there from Duran Duran.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. My number 5. Some Like It Hot.
Oh,
By the
look at
Power
that.
Station.
All right.
Look at my number
Yeah.
5. Hot blooded.
We're all mixing it all up here.
Uh-huh.
All within a couple of spots. Yeah, that's Some Like It Hot. I so remember that when
yeah.
When we were probably in middle school. I don't know what year that was.
Weren't they wearing like rubber dresses?
I don't know if they
I don't remember the video that
I don't know
much.
if they did. That's the other Robert Palmer.
Yeah.
Simply Irresistible. Or one of
He had
those
like
ones.
3 songs that sounded almost the same.
Yeah.
But didn't he like all the girls always dressed up the same?
Yes.
That was kind of his thing.
Yeah. No, this was different because this wasn't Robert Palmer. He was the lead singer, but it was Power Station. It was kind of a super group at the time because the bass player from Duran Duran and there was
super group.
Yeah. That was my number 5. Jay, on your number 5.
John did his 5. Mine
Did
is,
he?
I think he did.
Hot blooded.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jay, you're number 5.
Asia, Heat of the Moment.
Oh,
they're all piling in there. They're all piling in. My number 4 is Hot Child in the City.
Hot Child, Summer in the City.
No. Hot Child in the City. Boom, 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 boom.
Looking wild, looking pretty.
I can see her great big titties.
Who was that by?
What the fuck was his
From
name?
her ass to her titties.
What the hell? Nick Wilder. Yeah. John, you're number 4?
The Heat is on. Glenn Fry.
The Heat is... Oh, my God.
Do-do-do-do-do.
How did I not... I had it on my list. It was going to be like number 1, and I didn't put it on there. I'm an idiot.
Are you idiot?
Oh. That was going to be like in my top 3, and I missed it.
With Beverly Hills Cop and all that. Come on, I thought that was in there.
I know, it was. It was on my original list. It was like number 1.
What the fuck happened to my list?
Blood.
I know.
Toodaloo, okay, boys. What the fuck happened?
I know.
What does the fuck?
What does the fuck happen?
There's at least one of us that go haywire per top 10. You know what I mean?
Well, I fucked myself too, but that's only because of John.
It's always because of John. Yeah, The Heat is on. Very good tune.
Oh,
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
I like a little solo Glenn
Brings
Fry.
me right back to Beverly Hills Cop. You can almost see the parts when the song's playing.
Well, that's because the video it was in the video. Yeah, him flying around the back of the truck. We just watched that whole movie a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Forgot how good it was. Every time they do the banana in the tailpipe, he giggles.
I'm not going to fall for that banana in the tailpipe. You're not going to fall for the banana.
Jay, your number, it was like 4? Number 4.
Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Burn, burn, burn. The ring of fire. I think I could sing that one, really. I think I could set my mind to that one.
I'll check.
You on drugs?
Leaving something else.
My number 3 is probably this is where
Actually, I'll do it.
This is probably where the heat is on should have fit, and this one should have been number 4. But Heat of the Moment by Asia.
Oh yes, I
I feel
one earlier.
This is where that should have. Heat of the Moment for me should have been 4, and Heat is on should have been 3. But I won't. I'm way too gone.
Too deep in
figuring it
now,
too deep in to start scratching.
Yep.
When you get to the top 5, you can't keep.
No.
Yeah.
That's your mode of operandi.
I fucked up. Well,
John, you're number 3.
Forgot to bring up fire. It's my fault.
You're gonna burn in hell. No evil, don't you seek. No evil, don't you speak. No
Metallica?
evil down on me. You're gonna burn in hell. No evil.
I don't know who that is.
Twisted Sister. It's
Twisted
fucking
Sister.
awesome song.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's a great song. You're gonna burn in hell. Twisted Sister.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's a good one. It's off the biggest album they made.
The blip blip blip. Jay, you're number 3.
3 foreigner hot blooded.
Hot blooded.
Hot-blooded. Hot-blooded.
Hot pockets. Check it and
Hot
see.
pockets. It'll be done in a minute and 3.
My number 2, since we're dealing with heat and fire, I went with Heaven's on Fire, Kiss.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Here, I found this one on a really super obscure list. I'm very excited about this one for my number 2. Hot Sun for Nowhere.
Oh,
Led Zeppelin.
I was wondering this. I was wondering if every band, like band that's been around for like 10 years or something, has a song with hot or something
Probably.
in it in the title.
When I saw that, I jumped right on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot's on for Nowhere. Yeah. That one didn't. Yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah. I can't go back and start changing stuff now.
Too late now.
That's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs too.
Next summer.
Good one.
Next summer.
Yeah, that's right.
Next summer when we forget we did this list and redo it. Jay, you're number 2.
Glenn Frey, Heat is on.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Thank you for that stirring rendition, John.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
At least 2 of us had it on our list.
Yeah. Fuck me.
That's right. That's right.
Well, fuck me. I'm doubling up for my number 1. I'm going Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. Going with 2 Kiss songs in the top.
Hotter Than Hell. I went with that. That was the first song that came to my mind.
Hotter Than Hell?
So I had to.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, had to
right.
go with that one.
Jay, you're
And
number
it's-
1.
And they also say hotter than hell.
Yeah.
So they're covering the heat there for sure.
Well, I'm going to hell, but I'm going on the highway.
You went.
That's a good one.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
That's a good one though. He's a good one.
He's a good one. Well, that.
In the highway.
Well, hey, that challenged us a little more than we.
I had that. I don't think I ever really paid attention to the Van Halen on Fire song. I thought it was pretty. I mean, it's not a great song.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent.
You know what the problem is? If you put it in perspective of that album, it's a weak song on that album because that album's got such great shit on it.
Right, and I guess maybe that's why I never paid attention to it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad song.
No, I mean it's not something you skipped when you got to it on the. You know what I mean?
It's probably, but it's probably the least worthy song listening to on that whole. It's probably album. Yeah.
I also had Bob Seger, Fire Down Below. I had that one. That was another one that made my.
I had a Hotlanta by Allman Brothers. I don't even know that song.
I don't either.
I think I remember seeing that on the list. But
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Burning Up is Judas Priest. There's that.
I'm not a big Priest fan, so I don't know.
I wasn't familiar with that one either. I remember seeing that on a couple lists. But,
I don't know. Does Aerosmith have a song with hot in it somewhere?
There's got to be. Yeah, it must be.
I don't know. No, that's coming to mind.
Not in a title, maybe, but.
Well, we were kind of going title.
Hot. Oh, no.
No. Hot. No. Yeah.
Guess we're going to have to pull them all up and find them.
Maybe.
Do it the hard way.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's all, folks.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at Bob and John's podcast at gmail.com, on buzzsprout.com, Spotify, and iTunes, or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram and Facebook Live.
In our YouTube channel, our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour, also on Untapped at Jay's Brew and Brewmaster Pick, and
Y151online.com for all your rock and roll needs.
Right after you suck on these little Chinese nuts.
Jay, what did you learn? What did I learn? John says it at the beginning of the show, and I forgot already.
Ugats?
Ugats, yeah. That's what I learned.
That's what you learned, that you got ugats.
Ugats. I learned ugats.
John, what did you learn?
That I got you on this list. I had you in mind when I put that one on there. I was like, oh, Bob's definitely taking that one, and he didn't show up. So
I fucked up. Yeah. I can say it should have been on here. It should have been in the top 3.
Yeah, I was thinking for sure. And like you said, when you were going through, once you got there, you're 5.
Once you get to about 4, it's hard to drop one because
be
the top 4 is usually the easy boom, 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 boom. Those are the hot. Those are the hot ones.
So I learned Bob makes mistakes too.
Those were supposed to be for golf tomorrow. Oops.
What?
Those beers.
I only have one.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they're good.
How many did you get?
6.
So you have one for golf tomorrow.
No, you drink one.
No, I put mine over there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have one. Yeah. Maybe.
If I don't drink it before the show's over.
I learned that John wants to bankrupt Freihoffers for their bun cutting.
Oh, bun
you know how I am. You and I made 2 strikes in 1 week.
Not about the bun cutters.
That's almost worthy of. That's almost worthy of immediate
dismissal.
Every day with you is a punch in the nads.
That's the problem with big industry. The bigger they get, the more they say like
the little guy.
Ugats. I don't care. I don't care if your fucking buns are cut incorrectly. Didn't I give you the same amount of bread I packaged?
Fuck you.
Fuck John and his buns.
John's going to do what he always does.
Oh, hell, let's just do what we always do. Hijack some nuclear weapons and hold the world hostage.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. He does have a propensity to do that.
And the businesses that are going down are high on the list. just
John's taking them down. All right.
Bad bun cutters.
Bun cutters. No, I don't blame the bun cutters. It might be the upper management of the bun cutters.
Bun cutter supervisor.
Usually,
the cutter management.
Yeah, if the bun cutter supervisor didn't do his job and improperly train the poor bun
or
cutter.
There's probably somebody that does that's supposed to do what's it called?
Maintenance?
Bed proofing or something.
Proofing, yeah, right.
Yeah, they're supposed to be proofing it.
Bun proofing.
Now they need them to cut the buns too? They're probably like,
these buns were clear. I should have brought them back. These buns were clearly
Houston,
not
we have a problem.
Freihoffers. Watch out.
Let's not even yell at them. Let's Entenmann's. Who bought Freihoffers. And I was bringing down their name as the people that we need to speak to. That's right. Freihoffers isn't in business anymore. It actually
name.
kills me. I was watching the news the other day, and it says, because they have some like cameras, and it's like sponsored by Freihoffers. So that means Entenmann's or whatever.
Entenmann's.
There seems to have been a misunderstanding about what kind of boat guys we're going to be.
By using the Freihoffer name. That would chap my ass. Especially if you can't cut your fucking buns right.
Entenmann's.
Got it right. I'm coming after you. You think hot cross buns are all that?
Don't be too testy.
I won't. They used to have good hot cross buns.
We're just not going to buy your buns.
Entenmann's.
Hot cross. Oh, they do, but you can't find them anymore.
See?
I love hot cross buns.
Telling you. Around Easter, right?
Yeah. Well, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, it's kind of...
Oh, yeah? Both?
Yeah.
Say good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Stadler? What?
Is that it?
Yes, it's over. How'd you like it?
I don't know. I slept through the whole thing.
Well, you didn't miss much.
Well, good night.
Fuck you.